Show fans. Welcome to the Season 11 recap special of the Give Back Show by me, Jerry Hoy, part of the Special Chronicles Network. So, I know you folks are curious about Season 11 recap as well as Season 12. So, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what the theme for Season 12 is, which is around the theme of stemming. So, I'm going to talk more about that in that season, obviously. So, you got a sneak peek of the theme at least. So, it's around stemming, which is something that neurodistinctive people do. So, talking about season 11 recap, in which it's all about animals, which was like season 10, I strongly felt it was a good theme to work with. And it was. It just, as I thought, it wasn't as strong as a season as season 10, but season 10 and 11 worked out well, being coupled with the idea of being around animals. And it worked out well because there's some animals that deserve a lot of appreciation and supportive vibes, well as positive and uplifting vibes as well. So, it ends up in that process is my family's cat Shiba, who I believe cats were mentioned early on in one of the early seasons. She recently had a surgery done on her to have two lumps removed, and one was non-cancerous, the other one was. So we're hoping, my family and I, along with Bigger, her brother, in this case, or want to send her good vibes, but also I want you folks to send good vibes to us as well. I know usually I don't talk about sad things on the show, but this is one of those things where it fits into this theme. And she was doing well right now, but we would like to have good vibes sent, some lot of good vibes sent to her. As around this season and keeping the animal theme going, it was a good idea. Granted, it may have not got many listens as I hoped, but then again, when I'm already over 1,000 listens on podcasters by Spotify, I'll take what I get, honestly. But if anyone knows, during the filming of season 11, if you didn't really pay close attention to all the episodes, I was literally every four. It looked like I was wearing something the same for every 4 episodes. Well, because I actually filmed them in batches of 4, because it was just an experiment and try, and it actually worked out well. It allowed me to actually go through the motions of getting those done. It allows me to edit those things over a weekend versus trying to do it, rush it, and make it sound good. I think looking at that type of structure worked out well. I really like that structure of doing things. Now, obviously, the 12 episode format worked out well, which means it's works out for doing the 4 months of the season. So basically, a spring and fall season is what I'm doing right now. I feel like I could go back to a winter and summer season, but then again, that'd be like how many episodes in a year? Well, we're 56. I think staying at 24 works out well. I think folks appreciate the fact that it is a small number of episodes, in which I last checked I was over 200 somewhat episodes done. And that's no easy feat either. When I hit the 500 one, that's going to be big, obviously. So I think looking at it from all this encompassing perspective, season 11 worked out well. It was great. I know there were ups and downs, obviously, in it. There were a lot of things I was doing in my personal life during that. Maybe explain why I did the 4 episodes batch, but I felt it worked out well. I'm sticking to that idea. I know people might not like doing multiple episodes at once. I can handle something like that, I guess, and learn how to work with it. And I think it just works out well. And I think we have to take that opportunity to note that that is not an easy feat to do, and a lot of things aren't. And I know, like I said, what's happening with Shiba, that's something hard on us too, but that was just during the off seasons between 11 and 12, and 12 is coming up shortly, folks, as I stated earlier. I think looking at this as a whole, I'm just thankful that you've all listened into this show. I appreciate you guys listening to these recaps. I know they don't mean much, but it gives you more of an insight of what I'm thinking about for each season. And I think, as I look at it, it's very unique. And I think what also fueled season 11, as well as season 10, is on my Redbubble shop, is I have a few I Heart Animal designs on there. At least 5 otter designs, which is kind of interesting to say. But if you look at it, though, that is actually helps me feel my passion to come up with things. I think in the long run, I might go back to this animal theme. I might go to something else. But focusing around a theme actually works out very well for the show. And I think it works out perfectly well. I just want to thank folks who have tuned in. I just want to remind you folks that, hey, I'm going to try and keep going as much as I can with this show. I know it's not easy filming this or doing it. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes you have to keep going when it goes. So I just want to remind you folks that thank you again for all tuning in, and I hope you all send good vibes to my family and I for Sheba, as well as to her and Bagheera, because he's definitely going to need it if something goes on. So, thank you again, folks, and here's our great sponsor from our sponsor, the Special Comics Network. The special, excuse me a second, folks, there, let's reset there for a second. You get a spoof here. The Good Vibes Show is proud to be featured on the Special Comics Network. Visit specialcomics.com for links to follow on Instagram, Facebook, and X, formerly Twitter. Be sure to also subscribe to the newsletter and find the podcast page for this podcast, The Good Vibes Show by me, Jerry Holy. If you love the Good Vibes Show, then you'll love the other podcasts on the Special Chronicles Network. Visit specialchronicles.com for links to subscribe to our podcast, and to follow us on social media, and to support the podcast on Special Chronicles so we continue our mission of gaining respect and place to people with special talents and abilities. Visit specialchronicles.com/give to make a gift today. And folks, like I said, if you want to support me in the show, you can go to my Redbubble shop. Go to redbubble.com, type in Jerry M. Holy. You'll find my 90% designs. Hope you enjoy one, get one you like. Pick what picks your fancy. But also remember to follow the Good Vibes Show on Instagram at GoodVibesByJH and Facebook.com/GoodVibesByJH. You can also find it on YouTube which is YouTube/GoodVibesByJH. But also subscribe to the Good Vibes Show by me, Jerry Holy, on the Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts from. I thank you all again for tuning in for this season 11 recap special. I hope to see you all soon for season 12, which is just around the corner, folks. And until next time, and then, peace out, boop, blah, peace out, boop, blah, and have a great time, everyone. Hope you have an amazing summer, and let's hope you all have a great start of fall. So until next time, everyone, and for season 12, bye, everyone.